Hello, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Mubarak Karim to all our Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. And also a happy new month to all of you from Tap Tap Send in the whole Riase. As you already know, Tap Tap Send remains to be your number one, numero uno money transfer app you can ever find in the whole world. All you have to do is to go onto Google Play Store or App Store and download Tap Tap Send. The name is what? Tap Tap Send. Now, the testimonies from people is overwhelming. Everybody is giving the good testimony about Tap Tap Send because I've used it before and I understand how reliable, secure, and fast the app is. You, if you like, put it to a test and you'll see. So, what are you waiting for? Download Tap Tap Send now. Keep on sending the money to the loved ones and your family and let them appreciate you more. Remember the name. It's Tap Tap Send. Hey.
Tap Tap Send. Send more, spend less.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Check it. Push sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
And the family is here. Whenever we sit like this, then you know that yes, Sammy Flex TV is live. This is Sammy Flex Speaks. My name is Roland Amate. You're welcome wherever you find yourself or wherever you're watching from. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe and also recommend this channel to other people. You know, when we sit like this, education in our tankers as far as entertainment is concerned. Let me say big ups to Currency. Let me say big ups to Richie Flex. My name is Roland Amate. And to do the big conversation discussion with me in the studios is the man with the magic wand, the chosen one, the gifted one, the one who is a gift to the world. His name is Olua Sammy Flex.
We are ready for the business of the day. And as much as we are here, we are still hoping that everything will be fine. VGMA is here.
It's in the corner.
Saturday, tomorrow is VGMA, and as it stands now, we are still hoping for the best to win.
But you know, when the announcement came, that is when they announced the nominees. Week in, week out, we were discussing the enthusiasm, the
it wasn't coming out.
But last minute,
thanks to PSC Star. I think PSC Star and the Table of Men guys, they have done something right in the sense that they have seen the need to capitalize on all the loopholes that they have seen with the awards. The fact that some people are not showing enthusiasm about it, and they are making noise, lobbying, doing private lobbying, public lobbying, and all to make sure their favorite win. And now that has put the fear of God in some people. That, hey, Charlie, if you don't set up, these guys are going to sweep all the awards. So now everybody is awake. Now they have seen the need to rush and go for it. And on Saturday, the kind of shocks and surprises that I'm waiting for, it is going to be interesting. This Saturday, I really want to go there early. On this note, let me even say thank you to Jackie Boatin, who has supported to get some more tickets for some of our pundits. You know, Sammy Flex TV, as small as we are, we have the biggest number of pundits that you can think of. And almost every pundit would want to be a part of it. So Jackie Boatin decided to add some 2 extra to what we'll be getting from Charterhouse. So what else? Maybe someone wants to sponsor some more pundits. It is not late. You can still connect to us with our number and put one of your favorite pundits to the VGMAs and let's go sort it out. So it is going to be great.
Of course.
Artist of the year. PSC Star, Obetimia winning. Black Sheriff, Obetimia winning.
But you are an academy member, innit?
Yeah, I am. I am an academy
and
member.
you are done with your voting?
Oh yes, I finished with my voting
Yes.
last
You
Wednesday.
voted for everybody.
I voted for those I have to vote for.
Those you have to vote for.
Well, you want to know who?
Yeah, me, I don't mind.
Oh, no, I voted for those I have to vote for.
But you can't name any of them that you voted for.
Oh, at the right time I can.
At the right time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure the scheme will be happy to see that I am sharing this information publicly.
Okay.
But if all is said and done and everything is over, I can share. So I'll come and share. I have records of everybody I voted for.
That was just by the way. Let's go straight to today's conversation. And on the table, in fact, one of our huge media houses have goofed. And I know so many people in the media fraternity are sad because, Charlie, this is not good news for the whole media enclave. Because for something like this to happen to a media house of that magnitude is so not right. What am I talking about? I am talking about a video that is a studio discussion that popped up from the City TV, breakfast show that we're discussing about Medikal, or an account that is supposed to be Medikal, or that was perceived to be Medikal on Twitter, which has said certain things and they were discussing it, not knowing that particular account was a fake account and it wasn't Medikal. But then, enough research did not go into that particular content, but yet found itself on the show and was discussed like they didn't even what pains Medikal is they didn't even spare him. In fact, they gave it to him. And it has generated so many conversations. So whilst the video popped up online, of course, fans held it. Someone dragging the media house, cooking them. And Medikal has also come to respond. So he wrote this. Some of you wake up in the morning, put on some cheap clothes and spread some BS on national television without doing any research. No form or level of professionalism exhibited here. When and where did I say this? My question is, who they employ these people? SMD. And his friend, Shatta, also came to express his displeasure as well. So from Shatta also says, some fake account tweet something, you people wear your borrowed clothes, go there online, they discuss. Is this country serious at all? Hey, this our Ghana media, foolishness in Kwan. Mr. Samens, I respect you a lot, but if you make people like this sit on your TV to discuss nonsense issues like this, then I beg, tell them I'm coming to also show them nonsense. Is it stupidity or what? How can you guys discuss a fake account topic on TV? 3 foolish dogs. F you all. This particular statement here, I'm sure you'll be wondering, what at all did the guy say? Let's go take a quick look, and when we come back, our big man will enter into the issue.
Medikal, we all know Medikal is a very good friend of Shatta WALE. You know, they are the stubborn academy, like they like to call themselves. They were jailed or they were arrested together, you know. So they've had a lot of things going together for them. And then, you know, a lot of people were saying like, you know, the feud between Shatta WALE and Burna Boy over some time that, you know, like, hey, you shouldn't come to Nigeria, blah, 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 and everything. And right now, a lot of people are giving a lot of accolades to Burna Boy that, you know, he has done so well for himself, like he's doing very well for himself, he's a big man, blah, 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 and everything. Medikal seems not to agree, and he says that Shatta WALE is the one that paved the way for Burna Boy. But we should put some respect on Shatta WALE's name.
Okay.
So, you know, it's in the tweet. So let's check out the tweet.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, let's just read the tweet because it's very interesting. So there you have it. It says, truth be told, it's time to give respect. Shatta WALE paved Burna Boy's path to success. You know, just paved the way, the path to success. But some folks are
that banner in the background.
Yes.
Yeah. The photo.
Yes.
Okay.
Some folks are too proud to accept. Let's give credit where it's due and show some respect. Without Shatta, Burna may not have had his big break. So apparently that's the shoot for Hosanna. So Hosanna, the one that Shatta WALE featured Burna Boy. That was them on set. And then you can have like Shatta WALE, Jupiter on the side, and then Burna Boy in the background somewhere. And a lot of people seems not to agree, myself included, because...
Why don't you agree?
Okay, if you pave the way for him, Hosanna was released some 6 years ago. 6 years down the line, what's the storyline now?
No, so what I even want to find out is, what does Medikal want us to do?
Yeah.
We should respect Shatta Wale.
Okay.
No, but how?
And then-
No, I don't know what he wants us to do. So what? Everybody should go and get up and go and greet him.
Yeah.
Like, what exactly do you want to do?
When
Because I
you
think
mention-
Shatta is well respected in
Yeah.
that space. So what should we
You see,
do?
when
I don't
you
know if...
See, from my
Yeah.
echo, this sort of brings to mind when you make a fuss and say, because John the Baptist paved the way for Christ, so we should be mentioning John the Baptist's name. What are you talking about?
And it's high time we stop priding ourselves with this whole thing.
Yeah.
I did this for this person, I did this for this person. Like,
Yeah.
you also work hard, because we like to rub ourselves against like the success of someone. Like,
And it's
oh,
like-
this person is successful, I give him the
And it's
opportunity.
like because
Uh-huh.
it's like because we haven't hit certain heights, and so it's like we feel the need to identify
Yeah.
and say, before he got there,
Look.
I knew him.
For me, we've been in this country
Yeah.
where we've had huge music reality shows. People have won. They could not do anything,
Anything
with
with
that
it.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Look, somebody made sure that you had a voice coach. Somebody
Yeah.
made sure that you visit a studio. Somebody made sure that
You
I
had
put you
all
on
that.
TV
Yeah.
for like 3 months. You
Yeah.
do all that. They finished. They took their money. They went home. They went to sleep. Today they're not
Nothing.
musicians.
Yeah.
So
People were
really,
evicted and they are now big stars.
Yeah.
Do you know
well,
where I'm
there's
coming
that
from?
also.
Yeah.
Yes.
somebody has to bring somebody. Somebody has to connect. Somebody has to help somebody.
Yeah.
But it's not just it. Yeah, so that's why I'm asking that. Yeah, okay, we acknowledge that. So, do you understand?
Yeah.
Look, High Grade was there. Look at Stoneboy today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Kofi Kenata today.
Yeah.
Should we every day get up and go and greet
Samini,
Samini,
Obasu.
DC, that,
Yeah.
yeah, Chairman, you...
Honorable.
Yeah, my guy.
And you see, the funny part of this whole thing is, I can bet my bottom dollar that both of you don't even remember the song that Shatta Wale featured Burna Boy on.
I didn't really expect
Let me rock your memory. So let's check out this short video. So
Okay,
it'll bring us back some
Let's
memories.
do it.
Bruh,
Yep.
this is huge. This is big.
It is huge and sad at the same time. Yeah, it is huge. At the same time, it is sad. Why am I saying it is huge and sad? It is huge because, one, sometimes you wish that as media people, we do our due diligence when it comes to checks and balances of the kind of content we put out. And as a matter of fact, in today's world, where there is misinformation and disinformation,
Kaish.
if you are not careful, you will be always misled by people like this.
Wow.
Yes, in today's world, there is disinformation and misinformation. Disinformation is when someone deliberately puts out a false information to mislead you.
To mislead you.
That is disinformation.
Information.
And what this guy is doing, it is disinformation. Because he's deliberately trying to mislead someone.
Wow.
And misinformation is when maybe the person might not even know that this information is
It's
false.
true or false.
He puts out and thinking in his right senses, the information is right, but it comes out to be misinformation. This is the kind of world we live in. Chemo will also tell you infodemic.
Infodemic.
This is the kind of world we live in. So now, if you are not careful as a content producer, as a media person, as someone who produces other people's materials, if you are not careful, you always be misinformed and you are going to mislead the masses. Now look at this. The gentleman who has been caught in the web, as I sit here, someone who has been a news editor before, someone who has been a news reporter before, as I sit here, I feel very sad for him. Yes, as I sit here, I feel very, very sad for him because I'm sure what he'll be going through, the kind of questions he has to answer. I wonder how he will deal with this. Because now, these are two huge branches we are talking about.
Yeah.
Shatta Wale and Medikal.
Medikal.
And it comes at a time that they, for some time, they don't smell good in the society. Because they just came from jail and things. They are trying to look good in the eyes of the public. Now you come and put this on them and you sit on TV, discuss it and make it look bad. So yes, the first point is that as media people, as content producers, we should be very careful. We should be aware of these two, disinformation and misinformation. It is easily done. Hey, And you see, now we are also in a competition where everyone wants to rush to put out that content. It be me do one. The story was from me. That is even our bane now, because everybody wants to be the first one. Everybody wants to be the platform. Then that is where, if you are not careful, I'm sure that morning when the guy was, hey, today I hit one big story. Because this is Medikal and Shatta WALE and Burna Boy we are talking about. I hit big story. I'm going to spoil inside because same. And then I call Landon and say, very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And one of the bigger things I also want to look at is, and I'll look at another last point. You see, when it comes to our space as show business, sometimes people think it is the easiest to do. So you meet everybody who aims to be in the media space and you ask them, what do you want to do? They say, I want to do entertainment. Open so yeah, presenting. Open so yeah, entertainment. Because in their minds, they think we are just laughing and smiling and dancing.
Yeah, even people spring up and they want to blog, and the first thing that comes to their mind is
entertainment. Because in their mind, they think, oh, these people that they are just laughing and smiling and jumping about all the time. No, it goes beyond that. And you know why I'm saying this? You see, the people who were part of this whole discussion, that is not to disrespect them. They might have their abilities in whatever they are doing. But I think that they are all not active followers of the space.
Of the entertainment space.
Of the entertainment space. They are not active followers of the entertainment space. Because if they were active followers of the entertainment space, they wouldn't have continued with this discussion. Because me, if anybody at all brings such a tweet to me, first glance of the tweet will tell me, no, this can't be true.
This is not the person.
This can't be true because I know Medikal so well that he can't do this tweet. I know Medikal so well that some of these things, they are not even about him. When was the last time you saw Medikal fighting publicly for Shatta WALE before?
It's rare.
Look at how many times that people fight with Shatta WALE.
Yes, even over Medikal.
Over Medikal. Does he even come to fight? No. Even Medikal himself, even if someone is fighting him, does he do the tweet and post? He doesn't. Medikal talks less.
Even recently, cry with Michi cry.
Medikal talks less. So, how would someone believe that Medikal will come and talk about Shatta WALE discrediting Burna Boy when Medikal just came from Nigeria? When Medikal is trying to connect or have links or plugs in Nigeria.
Road clear.
And you think he will come and commit this error? He won't. That's why I'm saying that as much as our space will look like the cheapest, as much as our space will look like the riffraffs, as much as our space will look like, oh, you might not need a degree or anybody at all can sit and do something, we still have to be very, very careful with the people we put in these spaces. I know when you go to some places, especially some media houses, when it comes to show business, they will or you're active online, or what numbers. I said, and that's what they're even looking at. Oh, the guy, he has numbers, oh, come and do showbiz. Then they put him there, then he's doing showbiz. It might look cheap, but it's not cheap like that. Because any active follower, any person who is really an ardent follower of our space, who knows what these guys have been doing and how their character is, their behavior, would first glance see that this particular tweet was false.
But don't you also think that perception sometimes can mislead people into committing these blunders, in the sense that maybe they have a certain perception about these two artists involved. So sometimes when you have a perception about somebody, any news that you get from that person or about the person, sometimes you tend to believe even without verifying.
I get it. So perception is fine. In fact, everybody has a perception for someone or the other. But if you have perception and something comes up, you know what the person can do and what the person can't do.
Okay.
If I saw a tweet and the tweet was just, fuck you, and it was Medikal, I say, okay, this is Medikal who doesn't want to say much. He's just effing you. He doesn't want to say much. Get out with what you want to do. But for a tweet to elaborate a point of looking down on Burna Boy, African giant, for Shatta WALE, Medikal won't do that. I know Medikal loves Shatta WALE to the point that people don't even understand. But Medikal does not do public fight for Shatta WALE. I'm sure what they do together as friends, we have been moving with them sometimes. They sit down and always think business.
Money.
He will not do public fight for Shatta Wale. No, he wouldn't do that. Because the tweet even sounds like a fan tweet. Medikal himself is an artist. He will not tweet looking down another artist for another artist. No, he wouldn't do this. So I still want to beg. Our space is not as cheap as people see it, especially in current affairs. The way things are going now, you can't. Now you need to be very deep in the brains to do showbiz. Because we've gone beyond just the analog showbiz. Now we are moving into mainstream technological and digital space. So if you don't have that knowledge, if you don't have the space, if you don't have the time to follow it well, you always be making a mess of yourself. It's unfortunate. These are respected people on there. Frima Adu Nyame, very respected in that area. The other guy, I don't know much about him. As a matter of fact. Eko Kumsim, I also don't know much. Maybe I might know him because of our in and out. But these are respected people. But now, you've made them look funny to the world. See how people are describing them. See how people are giving it to them. I'm sure they will sit there and bite their finger. How did we do this? How come we did not check? So this is a caution to all of them, especially content producers. Now, finally,
before we wrap up,
then they ask you your questions. To the celebrities.
That's my last question, though.
Well,
how to curb it and how the celebrities.
People are now mischievous for their personal gains. People are mischievous. Yesterday, I saw something. I believe you were in the car, so you also saw it. I was trying to listen to Shatta Wale's Mali album on Audiomack. And because I was driving, I hurriedly typed Mali, Shatta Wale, and a name came. I clicked on the link. I started to listen. First song, it was a Shatta Wale song. I think I did my time. That was the first song that played on the link. The next one, Shatta Wale's name is there. A song title is there, but a different song was playing.
A different song has been written.
A different song was playing. I move on to the next one. Shatta Wale's name. In fact, I moved on to the one with Vibes Cartel. I moved on there, Mansa Musa, thinking I was going to listen to Vibes Cartel. I realized, a different song was playing, not Vibes Cartel and Shatta Wale. So I applied brakes, checked my phone again, and realized that, this is someone who had uploaded some songs and the person had put Shatta Wale's names on them. This is the kind of information world we are living in. This one is disinformation.
That's
not misinformation. This is disinformation.
Deliberately.
He's just causing fear. So now, if you are a celebrity, go all angles to find ways to look unique, so that people will not take advantage of you. Now, if you are a celebrity, a public figure, at every cost, make sure you are identifying yourself so people will not confuse others who would want to disinform people with your brand. Because this could mean anything. Imagine that this gets to, say, Burna Boy, and Burna Boy is supposed to take a decision to do something with Medikal, and he does not also check. So all this guy, or someone who even loves Burna Boy to bit, you have to do something with him, but he sees this coming from you, he'll be disappointed. And you, it is not everybody who come out to say this. Charlie, this guy, you are done with him. In his mind, he cancels you.
Fact.
He cancels you, and you don't know what have I done to the person, but you will still be suffering. So I still think that this is a very sad one. Unfortunately, it has gone too far already. The effect has gone too far. It has already been discussed on the show. They put it online. So the info cannot keep quiet about this. That's why they are online throwing all servos here and there. It is really sad. And it is my prayer that everybody thinks smart in protecting their brands, else someone uses something against them.
Thank you very much. That brings us to the end of another exciting edition of Sammy Flex Speaks. I know you enjoyed yourself, and thank you for spending time with us. My name is Roland Amate. Don't forget to subscribe and also share the link. It is not only on TikTok and Alpha Hour that you share the link. This one too, you need to share the link. because it is important. Some people need to get this information so they don't get disinformed or misinformed. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to Currency, thanks to Richie Flex. My name is Roland. We will meet on the next episode. Peace.